It's the home of the Blazers here in Portland as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the beautiful Rose Garden. With you for this installment of 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg to bring you all the action. And now, State Farm presents New York's starting five. Billups and Fields pairing up in the backcourt. Stoudemire and Turioff in the middle. And it's Anthony in at the small forward. And for Portland, Aldridge at the 4 and Oden at the 5. Matthews out there with Felton. And Billups picks him up defensively. Into LaMarcus Aldridge. That's good, and so Felton has the assist there.
And Tony and I were able to catch up. Ball movement is going to be a big part of their offensive game plan tonight, with the reason being limiting their shot blockers. He said if we go...
How to tackle the defense they're facing.
It won't be easy, Kevin. I mean, they're going to have to take a few body shots.
With it. Here's Anthony, and he makes good on the layup.
When the defense has to commit so much paint, the jump hook, the jumper, and score with either hand, oh, he's tough to deal with.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Look from Wallace. The shot's good. Roy making the play.
I think that the series was that lopsided. I mean, those first two games in Boston could have gone either way. Excellent steal that time. Pesky defensive play on his part.
Turioff to come back in both those first two games, and the Knicks certainly made it.
Once it was 2-0, it looked like New York just kind of let its guard down, and the Celtics took advantage.
And send them to the line instead of giving up an easy 2.
Both free throws good from Anthony. Batum with the steal. Makes the lead pass. And then Roy with the jam early and often in the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They lead by 5.
As you can see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
And we'll see you in just a moment. Knicks. Stoudemire and Turioff in the middle. Tony Douglas out there with Walker. Gets it to go.
And pushovers they were in the years past.
Good defense there. He was just waiting for that one.
Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from Bill Walker. And they're moving it up. And the slam by Wallace.
It caused them to fall behind.
Sledgehammer.
That should be illegal, Kevin.
Get away by Wallace. A finish. Lips down.
That front office upheaval. So in many ways, Nathan Dillon represents the Blazers in that city. He represents the stability that they need. And for the Blazers, their play at home has always been a factor. They've got a great home crowd in Portland.
Matthews comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Roy in for Nicholas Batum. That's good.
And finishing around the basket. He can penetrate, so that all helps.
Overall pick back in 2005 by Charlotte. I thought once he...
Boy, that dunk got everybody.
They get Marcus Campbell.
Got just enough of him on the way out to draw that whistle.
I thought that was a good call, Steve. I mean, you could see how that affected his shot just a little bit.
And it's Tom. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Good foul there defensively. Make him earn 2 points from the line.
I agree with you. I mean, no freebies. Don't give anybody an easy opportunity. Make the use of your foul there.
Goes up the baseline. And the shot is... The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. And Oden at the 5. Matthews out there with Felton. Here's Anthony. And here we go. Aldridge backing in. On the post. He takes it up and lays it in. Aldridge has got it.
Hey, Kevin, well, last season the Blazers had to deal with a lot of injuries to Greg Oden, Brandon Roy, and...
Blazers get through last season. I mean, he was a huge factor for them.
They get the rebound. And stuck. Billups against Felton. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. Percentage over 50%.
Well, it's not easy to do when you're seeing so many double teams. And now the Carmelo Anthony is going to be on the
Trailblazers leading by 4. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have.
Anthony kicks to Billups. The
Terrell.
York really took the city by storm. He was a guy who embraced the pressure of New York, and he became the centerpiece of that Knicks squad. Mike D'Antoni had to be thrilled having him in his lineup because he's such an experienced.
Foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good.
They need to work their way inside and maybe to the free throw line if they're going to cut into that lead. I mean, those outside shots aren't going to get it done.
No, I think you got to avoid
Free throws. You needed to knock those down.
Here's Aldridge. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going. Defended by Douglas. LaMarcus Aldridge again.
You know what Mike D'Antoni had to say to his team? He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot.
Rebound right now in the game. Smooth as silk on the 50.
Boy, they've been a bunch of bandits today. Steals coming one after the other.
Pass to Alt. Alt the run. It's good. Here's Stoudemire. Puts it up. And they call
a good foul. You've got to stop the clock in this situation.
Exactly, Steve. I mean, the clock is their biggest ally right now. They need as much time as they can.
2 for 2, and it's up. Douglas for 3. Yes!
He's just filling the stat sheet. I mean, what hasn't he done out there?
Supreme.
Sinks the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw misses.
And a chance here to send it into overtime.
Need a 3.